Okay, Standard Vanguard. So how do you play Genesis Astral Poets on a solid budget? So this deck is more for fun. I don't think you'd play this in regionals, but you could take a few things from it. It's also fun if you're on a budget. So for the grade 5s, 4 Valkyrians, we all know why. Because you can get up to 10 or 11 drives. It's a good card. This, you need this guy because Imaginary Gift Force. Genesis is a very simple deck. Imaginary Gift Force. So he helps you get more forces to summon Valkyrian, which is the base of the deck. And then you run. Wait. Could you pause the video?
Go.
Just continued. All right. So you run 1 Minerva because if you get a bunch of power, you can restand it. That's pretty good. Then we run 2 Rezaels. So the reason why we run Rezael is because 1, it's divine skills. This deck has a bunch, and I mean a bunch of crits, and
not more than my OTT.
No, actually it has more, and I edited it now. And second, you counterblast 1, and then you get to call 2 cards, right? According to your is it your damage, right? So if you have 5 cards in the damage zone, you can call a grade 5 and a grade 0. So you can, let's say, once you do all of the soul BS, right? Like once you restand with a grade 1 card from soul, right? Like restand with this guy, and you still wanna do it, then it's basically a very good late game. And personally, I love the divine skill.
Those restanders should be banned.
Yeah, restanders should be banned, but they're not. And then you run this guy,
hate them.
Soul Blast free, and he gets the same amount of power and crit as your Vanguard. So when
it's very good for late game.
Very good, even for early game, because if you're on a stride as well. And then now that's for the grade 3s. Now for the grade 2s, we run. This is pretty random. Prometheus, because you look at 2.
He came with the trial deck.
Yeah, also he's foiled. You run 2 Parsonus. Probably gonna replace this in the future, but it's still good.
With
2
rares.
With 2 rares, like the ones that give you force. 1 of this. Phosphoros.
Of auspicious light.
So it's a good for grade 3 or greater to find your grade 3 or greater cards. I might actually run more just to search for Valkyrian, because sometimes you don't get Valkyrian.
Or if you have like no grade 3s in hand, it can help.
Then this guy,
Phosphoros.
Phenomenus, counterblast 1. If you have 3 or more force markers, you draw a card, and he gets up to 25k if you have 4 force markers. Also, the reason why we run this is because sometimes you won't always get Valkyrian, as I said. Yeah, 5. Yeah, if you have 5. You run this because sometimes you always won't get Valkyrian, right? So you will, since you don't always get Valkyrian, you can have another powerful rear guard to stand. And then we run free of Ashwa. The reason why we run Ashwa is because he has a partner that it helps you get force in the early game. Sometimes he doesn't show up, sometimes he shows up, it's good. And then now we run 4 Atlas units, because counterblast 1 and put into soul, draw a card and get a force is really good.
And V1 plays soul charge. It's basically like the one from standard, like Song Nestor.
Yeah, some other cards. Then Diana, you run 3 Dianas because you get, it's basically just a soul blast 1 and get a force, or if it's early game, it's a counterblast and soul blast, which is not bad. You run 2 of this. You should run 4 because I think it's a cheap card, and you get to restand Valkyrian or the grade 3 card, which is the grade 3 card.
What happens if you get Valkyrian, all Valkyrian, and that grade 3 card in your damage zone?
That's kind of impossible.
But what happens if you do?
But yeah, this guy Soul Blast.
It probably
1.
might happen.
Soul Blast 1, so you can Soul Blast Ashwa when he's put into the soul, and you get to draw a card. So it's basically free draw and free force. Then we run 2 PGs because I'm not like sure having a bit of PGs are good, but I think 4 is too much. Yeah. And then we run.
At least you're running for heals.
You run 2 stand
Oh
triggers.
shoot! I know what you did now.
No, I did not. No, I'm not that crazy.
Okay.
2 stand triggers because once this one's like soul blasted, boom, restand, and then
She was banned for a short amount of time.
Banned for a short amount of time, but she's back.
Same as Silent Tom. That's
And then for
hey.
heals, honestly, if you want to go really crazy, if I had more Keter Sanctuary cards and more Keter Sanctuary crits, and I didn't have to remove them from other decks, I would run 13 crits, or I don't know if 8 is the max. 13 crits, 2 stands, or 4, or if you can make the stands 4, that's good as well. And then one OT. Then this guy, he's good because when you discard him, you can stride. You sometimes, even though you run a lot of Great Freeze, I like discarding him. It's good because you get a lot of cards.
You got a lot of stride costs.
Put this unit into your soul.
Draw
and
a card.
Get 10k. So
Draw a card and get 10k.
is it? Oh, draw a card. Yeah, that's awesome.
It's
Get
like
10K.
the old cards, but it gives 5k more.
Then free Kukuri Himeis because it's nostalgic. And then 2 Cyber Tigers because it's also nostalgic from Shinnark. 1 Voltician Rigger Dragon. If you really wanted to, actually, since we're kind of running since we're not gonna be basically running any PGs in the next deck profile, I'm gonna make them just PG crits. And probably remove this heal. And then 1 this guy. Okay, so now we'll go to the premium side, which is the strides. I'm a very simple man. I only use strides from revival selection. So we run 1 protect.
What?
Because we're allowed to.
He's proxying it.
Astral
He's
Plane.
proxying.
You run this guy.
He's like $7 on TCG Player.
Well, this unit's put on G. Put a card from your hand or rear guard, and this unit gets 10k. So it's a 25k shield, and then put a total of 2 cards from your hand and rear guards into your soul, and choose one of your opponent's units, and gets minus 2k.
Oh my
I think you guys can tell why that's really good.
2k, 20k.
Minus 2 crit.
2 crit.
Then you rerun RS because
SP from Revival
we have
Selection.
SP as well. So you put 3 cards into the soul from the drop almost every time it's your opponent's turn, and that's pretty good. And even this guy, put cards into soul. Then we have Amaruta, because Soul Blast 15. Okay, so let's say you have the grade 0.
How to play Genesis.
Yeah, how to play Genesis.
Soul Charge.
So let's say you have this guy and this guy. So
and
let's
2
say,
of them in Soul.
let's say you
Hey,
put
let's
this.
restun 5 Valkyrians.
You put this. You restand Valkyrian, then
You Soul Blast 2 of those.
Then if you Soul Blast 2 of these, which sometimes, in most of the time will happen, you get free attacks with Valkyrian. Then you swing with her, Soul Blast 15, Soul Blast this, and then if you get the grade free to pop up, the grade free Tiger, the one that gains the same amount as your Vanguard, then you have more. So you get up to maybe sometimes even 8 attacks.
I hate this other stride that he uses.
And this one's the most fun stride.
I hate it.
It's you'll have a lot of soul majority of the time. So turn a card from your G zone face up, choose any number of cards with different grades from your drop, and put them into your soul, and this unit gets 10k.
You forgot Amaryllis as your skill.
Yeah.
Counter Blast 1.
Is good.
Revelation.
Counter Blast 1, turn a card from your G zone face up. So this is Amaruta Afros. And until the end of turn, choose one for your guards, gets 10k and 1 crit. So I would choose something not like Valkyrian. I choose the Tiger or something else on the side. And typically when your Valkyrian keeps drive checking, you give the power to another unit. So you have something that's as powerful as Valkyrian. And at the end of battle, it's a heavy cost, Soul Blast 15 and stand.
Please check out the other videos.
That's why I might run Griffle Gila.
Well, in like...
I might run Griffle Gila, 1 Griffle Gila or 2. Just so on turn 3, if I went first, I get 10 drive checks. And then the next turn, when I ride into her, my Valkyrian should have 3 drives instead. So I can so I can Soul Blast 15 easier. And this one is really good because turn a card from your G-Zone face up, choose any number of cards with different grades, so that's typically grade 0, grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, and grade 5, so that's 5 cards. And this unit gets 10k, so along with the force markers it has 10k. And at the end of battle, when your opponent's unit is put on G, rather than from their deck, Soul Blast other than from their deck, Soul Blast free and retire that unit. And your opponent looks at the top card and calls it to rear. So only problem
G.
Call it to G. Only problem with this is that if they from the top of the deck, right? If they get a PG, you can't retire that.
You can't retire a Sentinel?
You can't retire the Sentinel if it's from the deck. So if it's, let's say I retire Sentinel, right? But then there's another Sentinel on top of it, and it's from the deck, not from their hand. I get to not retire it. So this is my very proud Genesis deck. I hope you liked it, and make sure that you subscribe, because once we reach 200 subscribers, I'll be doing a giveaway for Pokemon. But then if you reach even more, I'll be doing Vanguard giveaways in the future,
and maybe some Yu-Gi-Oh.
But so yeah, check that out. Check out another video if you want to learn the 7 deadly sins and of Cardfight Vanguard, and yeah, have fun.
Oh yeah, Kuya.
Alright, thank you for watching.
Thank you. Oh yeah, by the way, on